Hello friends, Kevin here, and today we're going to be using up our Have Fun in Kansai passes. We had booked a trip to Universal Studios and we got this pass for free as part of a package, and you know what? This is awesome. We get 3 free attractions, one of them being the Tsutenkaku Tower Slide, and we haven't even visited this area before. I'm very excited to see what's available in this area. I'm very excited to try a bunch of different foods, and I'm very excited to go around and see what kind of Gachapon that they have, and most importantly, I'm excited to drink all of the beers here. God. Also, I can't wait to spend a whole day with you guys out here in Osaka. Let's explore! She really wanted this one. Oh no. Some cat necks, knockoff Arceus, and whatever the heck this is. I think it's neat. We have been visiting Japan non-stop for the last 6 years straight, and you know what? I'm not ashamed to say that I haven't visited this area quite thoroughly enough. I'm sure I've passed by it multiple times, it's just I never thought to give it a fair shake. So today, now that I have the Have Fun in Kansai Pass, it's time to give this area a shot. So this is my honest impressions of this area. The signage here is absolutely out of this world, and I'm so excited to be here. So join us as we use our pass today. So we've come for breakfast, and one thing that I'm starting to notice is they don't really do breakfast out here whatsoever. Sometimes you'll find the occasional like bread spot.
Most places just opened.
Yeah, or like
lunch.
Fluffy pancakes. It's almost noon now, and all I'm seeing is gyoza, kushikatsu, okonomiyaki, and beer, which is not a bad thing whatsoever.
No.
But I am extremely hungry.
Yeah.
The lineup's not bad. We used our KKday coupons. We have a Have Fun in Kansai Pass that we got with our USJ tickets. And yeah, this is free. How excited are you to ride the slide?
I hate rides.
I didn't know that there were stairs involved. I would have opted out if there were stairs involved. Oh, jeez. Movie time, okay? じゃあ寝転んで手クロス離さないよ。はい、励むんだよ。Love you. I had a really nice time.
Me too.
But now I'm hungry.
Yaki Soba. Yeah.
I could also just go for a beer right now.
And Yaki Soba.
Kat, what are you in the mood for?
Yaki Soba.
Alright, we're stopping at the first possible spot that has both beer and yakisoba. This place might be a tourist trap, but we'll figure that out ourselves. You can't listen to all the reviews you see online. This place is located right next to the tower, and it's not rated very well. And just like that, into the first izakaya that we stumbled upon. This is the table charge. It is, by the looks of it, mustard greens, and I don't know what this is. It's like a charred mushroom. Oh, that's really good. $3 to sit here. $4 for a highball. Cheers.
Lemony. Very good. Very big. Bigger than yours.
Yeah. Hers was cheaper as well. I think yours was like 30 cents cheaper.
Yeah, yours has like Suntory whiskey. That's why. It's not mushroom. It's like a squid or something. underwater vibe to it.
Mm.
It's not bad. I just don't know.
You're right. It's definitely not a mushroom. Yours had like bigger pieces.
It's not bad though. It's got like a good bounce to it.
Abalone?
I think it's maybe abalone or some type of like mussel, scallop. Maybe the like outer part of the scallop that they eat here, but that they grill.
It's so good though. Demolish
I
these.
really like mustard greens. I wish it was warm. That would have been like.
And a few minutes later, the Yaki Soba has arrived.
It smells good. It looks good. And those bonito flakes are dancing on top of those noodles. So I just looked up this place. It's not rated very well because a lot of foreigners complain about the table charge, but that's just a standard out here. A lot of izakayas have that, a lot of restaurants have that. I'm gonna give this place a fair shake. I love that the bonito flakes look alive. Not a bad portion. About 400 yen. Some of the pickled ginger on there as well. Oh goodness, big piece of the cabbage. Just to get us going, starting our day off right. Noodles are al dente. Pieces of pork in there, some cabbage. Not a lot of pork though, but it's grilled nicely. I like that. It hits the spot.
It's good, but I wish it had more sauce. And you're right, there's not that much pork, but it's a good first meal. Good start.
Is it worthy of all the bad reviews? Well, just from this one dish, no. I'm sure some people had some other stuff that they may have had gripes with, but if you're just going off of one dish, which is the yakisoba, it's pretty decent. I'd say 3 out of 5.
I think you can also take it to go, like the takoyaki. So maybe do that, and then you won't have the table charge.
But we wanted to sit and have a drink as well.
I'm still shaking from that slide, so we needed to sit down for like 2 seconds.
On to the next spot.
This area is filled with a ton of games for you to play, carnival-wise, and they have a neat little archery area that Kat wanted to flex on us by trying. 1,500 yen, 8 shots, and you get a souvenir. And, of course...
Ooh!
Kat nails it on her first shot, and every single shot after.
I did it! I'm a samurai.
There's actually a ton of fun things to do in this area, and a ton of claw machine labs all over the place. If you want some good souvenirs, this is a good place to get them. Funky socks, delicious snacks, octopus plushies, and more.
I have zero intentions on purchasing these. Maybe I buy them now. This is Billy Ken. You rub his feet for good luck. That's nice.
After walking around a bunch, we needed to rest our feet. We found a retro arcade where I set the top 3 record for Tetris on that machine. I was absolutely slaying it in there. Tetris after Tetris after Tetris. And, of course, after playing an absurd amount of Tetris, time has passed, and we are hungry all over again. And if Kat sees gyoza, we stop for gyoza. This is Gyoza No Ohsho, a chain restaurant. The king of popular Chinese food chains, continuously loved by the Japanese. No nonsense, oily, crispy gyoza. Served up by the 6, and some greasy Chinese fare. Look at that pork.
That's the best gyoza I've ever had.
A very thin wrapper packed with pork and leek. 12 dumplings and this wonderful pork and cabbage dish that's all fried up came up to about 1,700 yen, including a beer, which is absolutely unbeatable value, and we will definitely be returning to this spot. I want to try everything here. And then we discovered another retro arcade spot. The last spot was just a teaser. This spot is the real deal. Tons of retro arcade cabinets from Sega to Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel superheroes vs. Street Fighters. They even had a House of the Dead 2 machine next to a Time Crisis 3 cabinet. Alright, it's time to head over to Dotonbori, but this karage stick place has caught my attention, so we're gonna stop for one last little bit of food, a deep fried chicken skewer, and maybe a beer before we go and catch the train to Dotonbori to use up the rest of our Have Fun in Kansai Pass. For 900 yen, I got this wonderful 3-piece stick of chicken karage, and this place is serving up retro vibes, and it's nice and quiet inside. Phenomenal.
Just when I tried to leave, fried chicken and beer pulls me back in. Guys, for 900 yen, this place is called Smiled for Fried Chicken, I believe. Or at least that's what it says in English. My goodness. Wow. Juicy karage, a beer, retro vibes, the news is playing. Unbeatable. Beautiful, chunky piece of chicken. The karage coating on top is wonderful. The batter that they use is so light. Like a light dusting. Crispy and soft and oh so juicy.
And just next to the train station, they have these wonderful Gachapon machines. I'm gonna pick up one of these vinyl art poo figures.
Clear blue. Mutant poop. Oh, fish poop.
They also had these simile cat squishy paws, which I thought were pretty neat. And whatever the heck these were. Koi mans. Glow-in-the-dark koi mans. Very cute. And cat's favorite, mochi cheese. Little monkeys. Alright, time to head over a few stops over to Dotonbori. When you hear Osaka, you probably think Dotonbori, and I absolutely love this area. The smell of street food, the huge neon lights, the crowds of people, the cheap drinks. There's so many good places out here. It's Osaka's beautiful, chaotic mess of a place to be, but we've never gone down the river out here, and with our pass, we can.
It took Kat no time to find gyoza whatsoever.
I'm a gyoza fiend.
We're at one of the most famous gyoza spots, if not the most famous gyoza spot in all of Dotonbori. And I'm picking up the Dotonbori special. So I guess this is topped like an okonomiyaki.
Yeah.
A takoyaki. So you got a lot of green onions. You got some ginger on there, mayo, and the takoyaki sauce on there. Look at these plump, juicy bad boys.
I put hot chili oil and like the vinegar and the
Basic hot chili one now. So this one here, 650 yen. The basic one is 350 yen. Very affordable.
for 6.
For 6. Very affordable. Very delicious.
Good street snack.
Yeah, and it's quite late, so there's nowhere to really eat inside. So we're on the street. You guys are connected to a pole right now, a metal pole. Let's keep walking.
If you're coming to Dotonbori, make sure you come a little bit earlier than 8 o'clock if you want to eat inside of an establishment, because there's mostly a queue and you're going to have to wait in line, and then it'll be closed and you'll have to eat outside. But if you're coming for little street food snacks, that doesn't matter.
Although we didn't record it, we did use our Have Fun in Kansai Pass to get a little discount for some of the food that we ate, and now it is time to go on a Wonder Cruise.
Our first time taking the boat.
I think it's romantic. I've always looked at the boats and waved at the boats, but we've never taken the boats.
I'm excited to take the boat.
It's cold today, so we can cuddle.
Yeah.
And the spot wasn't hard to find. You see the Wonder Cruise sign and you're there. You show them your QR and you're good to go.
So we beat the line. They were like, you go right now. We're sitting on like the only bench. I think it's where the guy who's supposed to be talking is supposed to be sitting.
Yeah, they just shoved us onto the boat real quick. We showed our QR code and they were like, yeah, no problem. Scan, beep, boop, get on the boat.
They were like, you're not allowed to buy anything. We're leaving now.
Yeah, I inquired about buying a beer. You can buy a beer and sit here, by the way. It's 500 yen to have an Asahi Dry, which would be pretty dope. But I mean, like, we literally got rushed onto the boat.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
I like it.
And with the price of admission, they also give you this drink discount coupon. I guess the drinks are normally 750 yen, but they're discounted to 500 yen. After a busy day, I think this is the perfect way to end the night. If you're in Osaka and you're on the fence about grabbing one of these boats, seriously, just grab a ticket, or if you have the Have Fun in Kansai Pass, I recommend this Dotonbori Wonder Cruise. It's an awesome way to get unique shots and videos of Dotonbori without having to deal with all the hustle and bustle and the crowds. The music is lively, the animator on the boat is terrific, and everybody's waving. It's one heck of a good time. I can't recommend it enough. I'm just gonna end the video here. If you're wondering if the Have Fun in Kansai Pass is worth it, I would say if it's bundled in with something, use it. Don't let it go to waste. It's a bunch of free attractions. The ones that we would recommend, use it for food, use it for the Tsutenkaku Tower, and use it for this Dotonbori boat ride. It's truly an awesome way to see the city, and it's such an awesome way to end the night. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. For more food, travel, gaming, and more, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you all on the next one where we do something else fun out here. If you want to know more about this pass or learn how to use the pass, feel free to scan the QR code or follow the affiliate link down below. If you choose to purchase something, it directly helps support the channel. So thanks so much for watching. We had a wonderful night in Osaka. Bye, everybody.
Okay, actually this Dotonbori river is not a natural river. This river was made by human. The man's name is Doton, so that's why we call this river as Dotonbori. 네, 도톤보리 간단히 설명드리자면은 자연적으로 발생한 강을 인공적으로 확장시켜서 넓혀놓은 강입니다.